How to assemble a RoboGen distance sensor. You will need a red, a black, a green, a yellow, and a blue wire, some thin heat shrink, a pololu infrared sensor and its set of angled header pins, the 3D printed distance sensor plate, a soldering iron, a wire stripper, and a lighter. The sensor board has 7 through holes for pins. VDD, which we will not use, VIN, which will be connected to the red wire, GND connected to the black, SDA connected to the green, SCL connected to the yellow, GPIO 0 connected to the blue, GPIO 1, which we will not use. We will use 5 header pins, which will be inserted into the board like so. First, strip the 5 wires and put a piece of heat shrink onto each one. Next, we'll solder the wires to the pins, but be careful to solder them in the right order. Tin all the wires, then apply solder to the pin and connect the wire. Put the heat shrink over the pins and shrink it with the lighter. Now put the pins in place in the sensor board and solder on the opposite side. Place the iron on the via edge, touching the via and the pin. Wait for the metal to be hot, then place the solder against it. It should melt and wet the contact surface, filling the gap between the pin and the edges of the hole. Keep the iron in place for about a second for the solder to set properly. Don't forget to turn off the soldering iron. The sensor is inserted into its plate like so. Make sure it lays flat against the bottom of the cavity such that the sensor is parallel to the plate. Finally, you can secure the sensor by using epoxy glue or a hot glue gun.